today I'm going to talk to you guys about backwater valves and protection from backflow in your sewer in your basement. So what you're looking at here is what you typically see in your basement, okay? A lot of you guys are probably in newer houses and you're going to have this. This is a mainline backwater valve. This is your outside wall and then that goes out to the street. So what's inside of here is a flapper so that when this is your basement level. So when the streets flood and you get like a 100-year storm, what happens is there's a big water pressure and that can come back and push against your sewer. So the flapper in here is designed to close and make sure that you don't get any sewer in your basement, okay? These do need to be maintained. So anybody in a new house, there's a cover on the floor here. Once a year you should look at assessing this and making sure that the flapper works, okay? It's not the prettiest job, might require a bit of gloves, but you open up this lid, take a look inside, make sure that that's working. What can happen is a rock can get in here. You could get toilet paper or even a rag or paper towel in there and it doesn't work. What's going to happen is that water is going to come in. Your neighbor's sewage is coming into your basement, okay? Maybe good for the insurance guys, but not good for you. Older houses will not have these, okay? They're just going to have the sewer line heading out. So those want anything about 1990 and before, Mill Woods, a lot of them don't have it. A couple of years back, huge area that didn't, that a lot of people had flooded basements. So in a case like that, that is a good referral for me, for somebody who wants to put one of these backwater valves in place. We jackhammer the floor up, cut into that pipe and put this guy in. There's two types of these backwater valves. This is one you'd see in a newer house, and this is kind of a retrofit one. So some people have these as well. This one just has a ball that floats up and shuts the valve off. Older houses that don't have this, a lot of people you might find this kind of backflow preventer. It will sit in your floor drain. So you might have a floor drain underneath and this sits in here. That water backs up, it's going to close off right here, but still allows water to drain through this way, right? So this is kind of minimum protection. As a plumber, we need to make sure by code that everything in your basement is protected by a check valve like this, okay? So anytime we're working on adding in a new bathroom in your basement, adding in a shower, adding in a bar sink, anything like that, it has to be protected. If the plumber you got working isn't doing that, he's not really doing you justice, right? That's a plumbing code thing that you need. So this is a P-trap. Do you guys know what a plumbing vent is, or anybody know why there's a plumbing vent? It's kind of a two-part question. Why there's a plumbing trap and why there's a plumbing vent. Sewer gas is right. That's what your P-trap does. So you can imagine this is going to stink like heck. This sits in your floor, there's a trap here, smell does not come out. Yeah, so now why is there a plumbing vent that goes up through the roof? Helps drain it, but if you didn't have a plumbing vent, when the water goes down through this drain, it's just going to siphon it right out. Okay, so you have to keep your vent nice and clear so that the momentum of that water will not pull this trap. So a vent protects the trap protects you from the sewer gas. All right?
All right, Jerry, question. Angie.
Question.
My house is 27 years old. How do I know if I have one of these?
Where's that put it for years, 27? About the 90s, eh?
Yeah.
What end of town are you in?
Shore Park.
Probably not. Some of them had some old cast iron pipe that had a flapper that would just come down and cover your whole line. Best way to know is looking for an access panel on the floor. If you can't find that, you may need to camera the line to see what you have in there.
Okay.
Good chance, no. You probably don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
If your house is on the top of a hill, are you safer than people at the bottom of the hill?
Probably safer, yeah. But not necessarily, because you don't know what the sewer pipes are like in the street either, right? Yeah. So, yeah.
You're the king on the hill, right?
Yeah.
And Earl has a question.
Yes, Earl.
Is it legal code to run your sump pump back into the city or municipal
Yes, but you need special permission to do that, okay? So if a lot of people have a sump pump like this, right? That's sitting in a barrel in your basement, and the line comes up and pumps outside. Yes, and a lot of times in the spring and fall, winter, that ices up a sidewalk. Yes, you can get special permission to install 2 valves. Shut that one off, open this one up, and you can run it over to your floor drain. Okay? You need a plumbing permit to do it. It needs to be inspected by the city, and someone from the drainage department comes out to give you the A-OK that you're allowed to do it. Yeah, because it taxes the sewer system. That's why you got to get permission.
All right,
Thank you.
Mike, one more, Mike.
Do you do mainline sewer line outside to the city, from the house to the city?
We do not. Yeah, I have some good contacts for it. Yeah, I got one good thing on that. Sorry, Dwayne. This would be an older pipe, right? This is what you're talking. This is why you would need to replace that. This is tar paper. They call it no-corrode pipe. So after the war, they ran out of metal, didn't have as much. So this is actually cardboard and tar. And you can see how it's oblonged. It just doesn't hold up, right? So now we can't even fit our auger in here without ripping this up. So this is a collapsed sewer. That's what a lot of people get. That's when they need to get new pipe, yeah.
What year was that put in?
Yeah, probably around 50 to 60, somewhere in there, after the war for sure.
All right, let's give a big
Thanks.
round of applause.